Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Pokemon trading card game online video, and today we're going to be following the March of the Dead, the Night March attack from the new Phantom Forces set. So we're going to be running the Gourgeist variety. I'll get into a little bit more detail probably in the deck list, and which I'll link down below, as to why I chose Gourgeist instead of Chandelure, and also probably has to do with the fact that we didn't pull any of them in our little 72-pack code opening thing there. If you guys didn't check that out, also highly encourage you to check that out as well. Got some very good cards, and it kind of gives you a little hint of what's going to come in the future. So what this basically does is we use Gourgeist here, who has the Gorgantic special ability, which is if he has Grass Energy attached to him, his maximum HP goes from 100 to 200. 200 HP on a stage 1. It's like, whew. Absolutely crazy. And then we use Celebi EX, of course, to use his previous evolution, Pumpkapoo's Night March attack, and that's how we do it. So that costs 3 energy for this particular one, where we can actually get that a little bit lower with Dimensional Valley. That just makes it so it's only 2 energy instead of 1. We run Virizion to make sure that if we're already having Grass Energy attached, I mean, why not just avoid special conditions with Malamar EX with the Sleep, and then obviously Hypnotoxic Laser is a huge deal, and also Gengar with the new poison damage. So basically what the whole point of this deck is, we run a 4-4 line, but ideally we're probably only going to get 2 or 3 into play. Probably one of these are going to be sacrificed for the Night March. It sounds so dark and brooding, it's awesome. And the rest of the damage comes from our Jolt Kick, who also has the Night March attack, and the Lampent as well. So Lampent is literally purely just to get Battle Compressored out into our discard and just start powering up our attack. Obviously we can't use him. And Jolt Kick as well. Since it's kind of funny, the only real Pokemon we want to start with, Celebi isn't too bad because it's got a 1 retreat cost. Same goes for Virizion. They both can soak up some damage. Both are water resistant too, which can sometimes help out. But it's like we don't want to start with Jolt Kick, and we definitely don't want to start with Jirachi. So it's like, what, 5 out of 12 total? Is this like a bad start for us? So that's pretty annoying, but hey, whatever. The other kind of bad thing about this deck is it definitely burns out fairly quickly. I mean, especially once some of our Gourgeist start getting killed and we needed to use Battle Compressor to get some of our Pumpkapoo in the discard just to even survive. It's like it can burn out very quickly. But I mean, on a good turn, you get 200 HP and something that can attack for 120 regularly and up to 180 to 220 or whatever. I think 220 is probably the maximum it can be if there's one Pumpkapoo in play left. Something like that. Our Ace Spec is going to be Master Ball, slow people up. We're going to be running 1 Enhanced Hammer, otherwise it's a 4-4 line for our supporters, and 2 Silver Bangle, just because if we can't usually quite knock them out, it's usually because it's an EX Pokemon, and that extra 30 will usually push it over the edge and we'll score ourselves a kill. That pretty much sums up this half of the video, guys. I'll see you in the arena. Alrighty, let's see what we're up against here. Okay, not going first, that's not great, but whatever. So counters for this deck, it's only been out 24 hours, less than that if you count the server downtime, and we weren't able to get in until around, 2 o'clock my time, which is, Central North American? I don't know. Anyway, so I haven't had much of a chance to see any hard counters to this deck, but Garbodor is obviously a pain because we need Celebi, and Virizion's pretty handy as well. But otherwise, Garbodor is actually weak to Psychic, but we just don't run any Lysander to try and snipe him out. We're kind of just more happy of just being a wall of health and then just keep attacking for as much as possible. But also this deck does kind of kill itself late game. It's just like so hard to go against. Ooh, okay, Landorus. So hopefully this is other fighting types as well that are weak to Psychic, like Lucario and Machamp are both weak to Psychic. So let's see where we can go with this. I think next turn our turn, obviously we're just going to Ultra Ball way on energy, and so we can do that, and just get probably a Celebi into play over another Pumpkapoo actually, and then just what is Sycamore? I was just saying Juniper again. And so Cedric Juniper's one I always get that mixed up with as well. Okay, so he can't attack for its turn, but he does have an energy to start using his I don't remember what this is called. Shout of Power it is. I thought that's what it was called, but I was just totally I just did not have faith in myself. But I mean, he doesn't have any energy in this card at this point, unless he's going to Ultra Ball right now, which would also make sense on his part. Did he Juniper or anything, or how do you get more of those? Oh, he's Karina, that's why. It's like, it looks like he has too many cards in his hand right now for what he's played. Okay, so definitely going to be, it's a Lucario variety, which is fine with us because it's weak to Psychic. We can kill it with as little as 5 Night March Pokemon on the discard, and we're already going to have 1 at the start of this turn. Okay, so let's get rid of you. We're not a huge, let's just have a quick look, make sure we do have more Gourgeist. So we got 1 Gourgeist, 2 Gourgeist, 3, yeah, okay, we're fine. Let's get a Celebi, and, because, it's not as big a deal to get rid of that. Okay, Verseeker we don't really care about. Juniper, or Sycamore, I guess in this case. We are a little worried about the N. But I think we're actually going to keep this, and with such a big hand, I don't think he should end us unless he's pretty desperate, and he has a bunch of cards too. So hope we don't get end, I guess, at this point, but otherwise next turn we're going to Ultra Ball away those two, get our Gourgeist into play, Dimensional Valley, Psychic Energy, and Juniper for, ooh, that's fine with us. Yeah, Juniper for hopefully getting, oh, I guess, no, we Master Ball and then Juniper for that. So our Fighting Resistance saves us again. He had no energy in the discard to bump up there, and no end, so we're definitely going to do this course of action. Do we want to... Yeah, let's get a Gourgeist and then Master Ball the Virizion. I think that's probably the best course of action. Let's get a Psychic Energy, Dimensional Valley, Virizion with Master Ball, and then just Juniper again. So hopefully get some Battle Compressors. That's what we want to see. Lampint, where's my Jolt Kick? Get those little guys out of there. A little 30 HP, little spiky little... I don't even know what they are. They like... Because like it's... Evolved form's like some kind of tarantula type thing, but I can't tell exactly what he is. It doesn't even look like he has a mouth. It's like one of those moths that just breed and kind of just exist that way. Don't really want to do Silver Bangle at this point. So might as well bench a Pumpkaboo so we can start getting that powered up next turn. And otherwise, we're just getting a Night March for 120. Awesome. And now we can just destroy this Lucario next turn. If he doesn't have another bench Pokemon, that will be game. Because he definitely cannot deal 180 damage without any strong energy or muscle bands at this point. So Pokemon Fan Club is basically only good for early game. It's sometimes good if you want to pull out some of those Night March Pokemon and then Ultra Ball them away. That's sometimes you can use it. But late game, you definitely don't want to see that card, and that's why we run Battle Compressor. It's not, since we run 4 copies of it and we don't have 12 Night March Pokemon that we're going to discard in one game. Probably we're going to discard other ways with our Junipers and Ultra Balls and whatever. So we can also get rid of those when we have to get a key Juniper to draw exactly what cards we need, and we can thin out our deck a little bit, have a greater chance of drawing those cards. And otherwise at this point, let's see, he's just going to Somersault Kick or Corkscrew Punch. Is that what it is? Yeah. Corkscrew Smash. That's what it is. Okay. I guess, well, I'm not sure why we're wasting his time. We can just win at this point. Yeah, there you go. He concedes. All right, well, we'll definitely do another game, but that's kind of an example of how well this deck can go. See you guys soon. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of a longer game. But like I was saying in the intro, you do not want this game to go to late game. It's definitely not one of those decks that kind of carry on. So we got Great Ball, 2 DCs, and that. Ooh, 2 Lysanders, Pokemon Center Lady. Good that we're not really going to be poisoning. Wow, another mulligan from him. I hope he's running a... Oh, man. Okay, so Trevenant lock deck. We'll see what else it comes with it, whether it's might be a Dolphin, maybe a Gengar. We'll see. But we are going to be starting with a Celebi here. We're probably just going to attach an energy to her. And oh, no, we'll probably Ultra Ball and get a Pumpkaboo started up. Yeah, we'll Pokemon Fan Club probably to get a Pumpkaboo and another Night March card so we can discard both of those. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to have to go at this point. Yes, I'd like to draw a card. Yes, I'd like to draw a card. Yes, I'd like to draw a card. Oh, yeah, I guess he mulliganed 4 times. Awesome. Wow. Okay, so it's a Trevenant Eviltal deck that somehow couldn't get an energy early on, or basic early on. So we can get rid of you two, and we have another Ultra Ball we can get set up. Let's get a Pumpkaboo for now. And let's just get 2 more Night March Pokemon because we don't really need to worry at this point. Get 2 of you, and we don't need to... The next turn we'll Ultra Ball for a Gourgeist. This turn we can just attach a Psychic Energy, and we can hold off on this for now. Hopefully next turn we'll get Gourgeist. Well, I guess we don't need to rush it yet. As I say, we need a Dimensional Valley as soon as possible. But because we also need to attach to the Celebi, we need at least 3 turns at this point. Probably 4 if we can't get a Dimensional Valley into play. So, we are weak to darkness. That's like I have been able to knock out Eviltals fairly quickly with Gourgeist, but even that 200 HP when you're weak to it, it's like an Evil Ball is going to be hitting you for, even if I only have 2 energy, it's still going to be hitting you for, what, 100 damage, which is an exact 200 knockout. So he is quite the pain. We need to try and get ourselves as much energy, or as much Night March in the discard before we start attacking as possible. This Celebi's probably going to stay active a lot longer. And we're also not going to attach an energy until we're ready to switch with her. Or maybe we have to now with the Virizion in play. We'll see. I don't really want to be giving Eviltal that extra 10 or 20 damage though. We'll see. We might just let her die and we'll Ultra Ball for another one on the bench because Celebi is kind of part of our key plan. We'll see next turn when we Ultra Ball if we have another one, and if we don't, we'll get a Virizion into play immediately and attach energy. Because, well, let's see, if he plays a Verbank, we definitely will. Otherwise, actually, at this point, the 10 damage is not as bad as an extra 20 damage on the Evil Ball. Well, wait, is it? Because after 2 turns of being poisoned, yeah, it'll be 40 damage total. Like my turn, his turn, my turn, his turn. Then yeah, it's 40 damage there, as opposed to just 20 if we attach an energy, which we're gonna have to attach anyway. I think yeah, we're just gonna have to Ultra Ball for Virizion if we don't have another one, because we're okay with letting him take 2 prizes at the beginning, if it means that we can kind of. Oh, he didn't have another energy, or was that his first turn? I don't even remember if I went first anymore. That's how much I'm paying attention. This thing's got me frazzled. That's to say the least. Okay. Gorgeist, get you into play. We'll attach an energy. So now Big Pumpkin now sits him at 200 health. Ultra, well, we might as well attach you. Ultra Ball, see if we have another Celebi. We do. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can just let that one die then. Sorry, man. Gotta let you die. We can just get a Lampin or something just to discard it with the Juniper to get some extra in the discard because I don't really see anything else we need at this point. Yeah, let's just get a Jolt Kick or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Get rid of him with get power up our Night March. Dimensional Valley's here, so next turn we can do something about that. And do we want a Master Ball for anything right now? Not really, actually. We're okay with this. So we can attach next turn. Might actually want to end him because he has 6 cards. But anyway, just for now. End turn. So we're going to be at... Well, if he has gets a Verbank into play, actually, that'll be pretty annoying. We definitely need to Juniper and look for... Or we could Skyla, I guess, but we'll see what happens here. Y Cyclone for 90. That's going to... Oh, exactly kill us. That's pretty annoying. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh, 80. What? How come I'm resistant to it? Or did he just... Oh, he just Evil Balled. I see, because he didn't want him. Well, actually, doesn't that thing just fail because he doesn't have any more other energy or any other bench Pokemon? Huh, okay. Well, I think we're going to have to Master Ball for another Night March and then Juniper it away, and hopefully we can get more, because we only have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. And, yeah, so that's only going to be 100 damage. 130 with that. Ooh, Battle Compressor. Exactly what we needed to see. Awesome. Okay, so let's get our Lampent out of here. Lampent out of here. And, come on, one more. Oh, okay, I have to get rid of Pumpkaboo, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, okay. So that's going to be, what, 160, 190 now, I think, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 190. Awesome, and there's the knockout. Great. Okay, we could have also got rid of another one. Yeah, there's a 190. Oh, wait, hang on. I need Celebi. And we have Master Ball for Celebi, so we're all good there. Awesome, and then there's the 190 knockout. Woo! That Evil Tall is definitely going to be scary, but with no bench Pokemon, we just kind of took over that game as well. So that's another fast game. I guess we'll have to do is do a third one, guys. Alright, so those first 2 games were pretty short. Let's see if we can get a little bit longer going on here. But as I said, we don't want to go too late because that's when we definitely start to tamper offense. Like our resources just run out. And if it wasn't totally ridiculous, it almost might be a good idea to run Lysander's Last Resort. But that's just a joke because then we get all of our Night March back in the deck. Oh, thankfully we haven't seen too many people run that. I think I've seen one guy who had just like a big basics deck and got all of his special energy back. That was pretty annoying. Yeah, he used the Lysander's trump card, but although I don't know, I still kind of wish it was called Last Resort because it definitely does seem a lot more desperate. Like trump card just kind of seems like kind of a surprise that comes out of nowhere, but Last Resort literally seems like you're totally out of options. You just need to play this card, even if it benefits your opponent. It keeps you in the game a bit longer. Okay, is he gonna run a Stadium card? We'll see. Otherwise, we're just have to attach an energy. Nah, I guess we can just end. Yeah, we don't really care if he gets knocked out all that much, but we can also retreat that way. No, we need him in the discard. We're just gonna... Ugh. Look at this hand. Okay, well, we can Battle Compressor at least. Let's get rid of a Lampent. More Jolt Kick we should have. Another Lampent. There's 60 damage already. Might as well attach an energy since we're not going to be doing anything else this turn, and otherwise we're just going to end turn. Okay, we need to get a Pumpkaboo ASAP. We need to get a Celebi ASAP and a Virizion as soon as convenient, not as soon as possible. ACAP? ACAC? Yeah, ACAC. That's just ridiculous. Okay, see what else he has. We end him. Doesn't have any other basics in play. We'll have to see what happens next. Otherwise, yeah, like we did not have all that great a start, but that's kind of the nice thing. Even if he knocks us out, he takes a prize, but we're still going to be doing 20 extra damage. It's almost like a Vengeance deck, like our Flareon deck. Oh, what is this? Okay, we got a Emolga and a Black Kyurem EX, the non-scary ones. Well, no, you don't run with Blastoise anyway. I shouldn't say non-scary necessarily, because you can still hit for 150. Okay, Ultra Ball we don't really need at this point. I think for probably next turn we're just going to Pokemon Fan Club for 2 more for our Night Marches, and just Ultra Ball away for a Celebi. And then retreat and attack with Gourgeist, I think is going to be the play. Zekrom, that's the Fusion Bolt one. What is? I thought that was a promo. I didn't realize this was also in Plasma Freeze. Interesting. Or is that Plasma Freeze? I'm pretty sure that is. Okay, anyway. We're missing what he's doing. He's attaching more energy to Black Kyurem, so he's going to have a chance to paralyze us, which is pretty annoying, unless we can get Virizion into play. But at this point, we definitely need to be getting our... Celebi instead. Okay, well, we can still get a Gourgeist. We're going to have to Juniper this all the way, sadly, and he doesn't have a... I guess we'll see if he'll be running DCE. That's most. I said I only run that as a one of, just... because it's like there's definitely decks where you can get rid of, like I said, like as we saw in another game, or I'm not even sure I recorded that one. I'm just gonna pretend to shut up now. the Seismitoad can wreck us pretty nasty. Okay, Gritty U, Celebi, Battle Compressor. And let's get rid of some more of our Night Marches. Do we have any more Lampent? We might not. Oh, yeah, there's a Lampent. And if we don't have anything more, I actually might get rid of a Pumpkaboo, because I think we have, there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think, yeah, we're safe to get rid of a Pumpkaboo. We'll still have 2 left. And just to be dealing extra damage next turn. We can Master Ball for Virizion. Yeah, I think so. That's what's going to be the best play at this point. And otherwise, we can retreat into that and attack. Awesome. I don't think we need to get rid of anything else there. Yeah, we'll just Night March for 140. Cool. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so he's going to be hitting us for 60 next turn, almost guaranteed. We have a Virizion in place, so we can't paralyze us, and we'll just attack it. Maybe. Much. Yeah, full art could be pretty cool. And so it's just like we've already discussed this when we're playing against the Money Man. There, it's I don't know what to think about full arts. It's literally just for showing off at that point. They do look pretty, but it's not for your personal gain. It's not like anything better. I'll message after the game. There's no point after the game. There's no point doing that on camera. Although, thank you. Let's see if it might be one of our suppliers now. I'll have to dedicate a video after him or something. If we can get a price in that way. Okay, so we're aiming for 140 right now. We can get 160 with the Lampent. Probably just going to Juniper this away. Like I said, I almost wish that we would have got rid of it. Yeah, it's fine. Thunder. See, that would have paralyzed us, but we have Virizion, so that is absolutely awesome. Don't really need to attach any energy to anything else, but we're just going to Ultra Ball away. Well, we might as well get a Pumpkaboo into play, even though I think we only have one more Gourgeist, so we're definitely have to get rid of him after. Or actually, maybe I shouldn't have benched him, because then I could have Junipered and had, yeah, then I could have Junipered and had an extra 20 damage there. But there we go, that's all we needed anyway. So I think that was only 170. What are we at here? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 190. Okay, cool, so that's our knockout. We can get rid of that next turn. Probably just going to get rid of all this. Well, I don't know. I almost want to kind of play a little bit more safe to just in case he plays a counter. But just in case he plays a counter stadium, because we don't want to be attaching. Well, we have enough energy left in our deck. I was just thinking, in case, when we have to get our next Gourgeist into play, we don't want to have to attach 3 energies total. That could be pretty annoying. But otherwise, yeah, okay. I think so too. Cool deck, man. Okay, cool. And he gives up. Okay, so that's going to be the deck video for this, guys. Maybe next time we have a Celebi. Looks like we might be the proud owner of a Celebi full art. We'll have to see. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.